In this video, we will learn about decimals. So what are decimals? Decimal is another way of expressing a fraction. Here in this figure, you can see we have total 10 parts, out of which 4 are shaded. So when we have to write it as fraction, we can write it as 4 upon 10, and the same fraction we can write as decimal as 0.4. So you can see decimal is what? It is just another way of writing a fraction or expressing a fraction. Now let's see more about decimals. So we have another example, 237.642. So in decimal number, basically we have two parts, one before decimal point and one after decimal point. So the part which is before decimal is called integral part or whole number part, and the part which is after decimal point is called decimal part. So here in integral part we have 237, and in decimal part we have 642. Fine. And the point which we have in between is called decimal point or simply point. Fine. Now let's see how to read or write a decimal number. Suppose if we have this decimal number, so in the same way as we are reading it, we have to write it as it is. So here in the integral part we have 237. So first we will write the integral part, that is 237. Then we have decimal point, so we will write it as point, and then we will write the decimal part separately, that is 642. We will not write it as 642, that is wrong. So the number name for this given decimal number is 237.642, as you can see here. Fine. Now we will see places and the place values of decimal or decimal numbers. Here we have one example. Here we have the number 1357.624. Here we will see the different places as well as the different place values of the different digits. Let's start from the right. So in the rightmost part we have 4. So the place of this digit 4 is thousands. Fine. Then the place value of this digit is the digit multiplied the value of the place, that is 4 multiplied by 1 upon 1000, that will be equal to 4 upon 1000 equal to 0.004. You can write it like this or this. Both are correct. Now next move to the next place. Here we have the next digit 2, and the place of that digit is hundreds. So similarly, to find its place value, the digit multiplied by the value of the place, that is 1 upon 100. So that will be equal to 2 upon 100. So 0.02 as decimal, and as fraction you can write as 2 upon 100. Similarly to the next one, you can write as the digit multiplied by the value of the place, that is 6 multiplied by 1 upon 10, that is 6 upon 10 equal to 0.6. And for the integral part, you all have studied in the previous class. So here we have the digit 7 multiplied by 1, that will be equal to 7 as the place value of 7. Next move to the 5, the next place. So here we have 5 at 10th place. So 5 multiplied by 10, that will be equal to 50. Similarly for the 3 at 100th place, the place value of 3 will be 3 multiplied by 100, that is equal to 300, and the last one we have 1. So 1 multiplied by 1000 is equal to 1000. So in this way we can write the place as well as the place value of the given digits. So what we have seen, the place of this digit 4 is thousands. Then the place of this digit 2 is hundreds. The place of this 6 is tenths. The place of this 7 is ones. The place of 5 is tenths. The place of 3 is hundreds, and the place of 1 is thousands. So I hope the place and place value is clear to all of you. Now let's see the expanded form of the decimal numbers. If we have a decimal number and we have to write it in expanded form. So we have the example over here, 237.642. So as we was writing for the other numbers, so the digit multiplied by the value of the place. So here we have 2 at the hundreds place. So 2 multiplied by 100 plus, then 3 multiplied by the place, that is 3 into 10 plus 3 multiplied by the value of the place, that is 7 into 1. Then again plus 6 multiplied by the value of the place, that is 1 upon 10. Similarly 4 multiplied by 1 upon 100. Similarly plus 2 multiplied by 1 upon 1000. We can write it as 2 multiplied by 100 is 200, plus 30, plus 7, plus 6 upon 10, plus 4 upon 100, plus 2 upon 1000. Or you can write this as 200 plus 30 plus 7 plus, you can write 6 upon 10 as 0.6. You can write 4 upon 100 as 0.04. You can write 2 upon 1000 as 0.02 also. So both the expanded form is correct. This is in fraction form and this is in decimal form. So both are correct. Fine. Now we will see the comparison of decimals, how we can compare the given decimal numbers. Here we have some examples. So in the first example, you can see we have 8.7 and 1.9. So for comparing two given decimal numbers, first we have to see the whole number part. So in the whole number part, we have 8 over here and here we have 1. So because 8 as a whole number is greater than 1, so that's why this decimal number will be greater than this decimal number. It means 8.7 will be greater than 1.9. Now let's see the next one. Here we have 13.6 and here we have 8.574. Again, first we will see the integral part or whole number part and then we will move to the decimal part. So here we have 13 and here we have 8. Again, as 13 is greater than 8, so that's why the whole decimal number will be greater than the another one. So 13.6 is greater than 8.574. Let's see the next one. In the third one, we have 15.1 and 15.11. So as you can see here in the whole number part, we have the same number, that is 15 and 15. So we will move to the decimal part. So here in the decimal part at the 10th place, the very first place is called as 10th place. So here at the 10th place, we have 1. Here also we have 1. Then we will move to the next place, that is 100th place. So here we have nothing at the 100th place. It means what we have? We have 0. And here we have 1. So because 1 at the 100th place is greater than 0 at the 100th place. So that's why this decimal number is greater than this. That is 15.11 is greater than 15.1. Now let's move to the fourth one. So in the fourth one, we have 3.9 and again the next one is again 3.9. So both are equal. So the equal sign will come here. Let's see the last one. Here we have 18.01 and 18.001. So as the whole number part is equal, so we will move to the decimal part. So here at the 10th place, we have the same digits, that is 0 and 0. Now let's move to the next place, that is 100th place. So here we have 1 at the 100th place and here we have 0 at the 100th place. So because 1 is greater than 0, so that's why this decimal number will be greater than this decimal number. It means 18.01 will be greater than 18.001. Fine? Thank you.